everybody, and today I'm making another video. And today I'm reacting to pet peeves with Animations and Infinite Swoosh from Brody Animations. You should go subscribe to them if you haven't. They are the one who did all the hard work.
How tall are you, Brody?
6 foot.
It's like I'm like 5'11". Yeah, that's like nothing, dude.
Enough. It's enough. That's on the books, dude.
Bryson, how tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
I'm gonna pick you up by your hair and swing you around.
He's like, why is he's like, hey,
What peeves you, gentlemen? We're the pet peevers. What peeves you?
Like right before recording this, me and Nathan were playing like a shooting game. He goes in the voice chat and he's like, raise your hands, who here has heard of Animations? You guys
like, I think you guys can both agree with this. One of the most annoying things is like getting woken up in like a horrible way. My mother will have like a full-blown conversation with me when I'm asleep, and it's like, dude, do you see what I'm doing right now? Like,
when I need to wake someone up, I'm like, hey, like, how you doing? Like, did you see Paul? Like, but like, then like my parents come in and they're like, hey, what's up, big head? Pet peeve, flies. When they're flying all up in my face, like on my nose, like touching me, like, what do you gain from that?
on the topic of flies, mosquitoes, dude. Like when they're by your ear, like you're just like chilling, like you like having a conversation, and they're like.
Okay, so we've got this fly shotgun. It shoots like salt at them. Sometimes the salt gets in my eye, and I'm like,
Oh, what? Do you like look at it like a cartoon?
So I'll shoot a fly, and then it like falls down, and if it didn't die, it's like shimmying on the ground. I'm like, oh no, Mom, your wings aren't working anymore. And then I end their lineage.
I don't use a solid shotgun. I use a real shotgun.
Wait, what?
My walls look like Swiss cheese. Hey, you liking the video so far? Yeah, man. Yeah, it's pretty. Oh yeah, you excited to hear some more hilarious stories from me and the boys?
Yeah.
I guess. That's good. This video is sponsored by Genshin Impact. You've heard of Genshin Impact. I know you have, because it's awesome. Genshin Impact is an open-world action RPG game available on PC, Android, iOS.
The ad. No. No.
Nice. Do it. Do it now. Alright, back to the video.
Since you're talking about insects, I remembered, it was like me and my whole family, and I saw a wasp, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I saw it getting close to Hank, I was like, no, wait, and it gets on it gets on his ear and stings him, and he starts crying, and I'm like, no! When he cries, like, I start crying pretty much. I'm like, no!
My mom saw a gigantic spider. It's like probably about as big as your palm. My mom said, I'll give you $20 if you vacuum up that spider. And I was like, okay, I got you. So I have this big industrial freaking vacuum, and I'm going under the stairs, dude, and there's just like tons of webs there. Like that, like it was like a member of our home at that point. And then like I saw it in the corner, and then like it went like under the walls. And I was like, oh!
Here's another pet peeve. I definitely hide the fact that I do YouTube. It's physically impossible for a person to find out another person is a YouTuber and not say, oh, you should make a video about this!
Oh,
We're just gonna talk about this.
Literally, this should be the most mundane thing ever. Like my friend were like playing basketball, he makes a 3-pointer. He's like, dude, make a video about that. I was like, what? No!
Like we're freaking like eating at Olive Garden and like, dude, like make a video about it. Like about what? The breadsticks? Like what do you want? When I was in high school and people found out, like, so dude, like how much money do you make? Pull up the statistics, bro. I want to know. I'm like, don't talk to me. Like, who are you? Like,
I know, I'm like, they won't even know you either. Like, there's this one teacher at my school, didn't teach any of my classes, but he was like, how much money you make? I'm like, dude, like, what? Dude, how much money do you make, sir? Damn.
That leads me to another pet peeve. My family cannot shut up about the fact that I do YouTube. Like, I freaking pull up to the dead
million subscribers. Wow.
Dude, I went to the dermatologist to get like my acne looked at like a year ago. This guy's like looking at my face and my mom's like, do you have kids? Did they know? I'm like, Mom, do you want to hear a really awkward encounter I had yesterday? I went to the New York State Fair. It was like a basketball shooting game, and it said in big letters like swoosh, and I was like, derp, I'm gonna go walk up, and I'm gonna say, hi, I'm Infamous Swoosh. So I literally walk up, and I'm like, I wonder if they'll let me shoot hoops for free if I say, hey, look at this is my YouTube channel, and I'm Infamous Swoosh. Which, for the record, I never do this, but I walk up and I go, hey man, look. It says swoosh in big letters right above us. And this is my YouTube channel. Swoosh is in the name. So can I get a couple free shots? And he was like, yeah. And he was talking so much. So like eventually I end up paying for it. And I missed both shots. And then he goes, alright, because your name is Swoosh, I'll let you do one more shot. And I miss it again. And he goes, why is that your name? I go, no, it's not a bad thing, bro. It's not a bad thing, bro. And I walked away being like, I just wasted $5 to get embarrassed. I can't even think about how many times we all just were yelling at like the same thing.
So guys, thank you so much for listening to us talk
Thank
about
you so much for joining us again.
Guys, pet peeves.
On this visual
It's
journey.
been a fun
You're not
time.
gonna believe it, I just thought of another pet peeve right now.
You know what I hate?
Okay,
Ones.
here I go.
What's up with them?
Okay, I got another one I want to watch. Siblings.
This video sponsors Skillshare, right, Bryson? Oh yeah, I recorded this in post. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative, curious, and awesome people. You can use it to develop existing skills or explore entirely new interests. I'm gonna take a shot in the dark here. You might like animation. You're here, aren't you? Well, I recommend taking a class by Danny Fisher Shane and
In this video, we're going to be talking about our sibling stories.
This is your video?
Is this your channel?
This is your
Yeah.
video, yeah?
Is this your channel,
Okay,
bud?
well, you guys don't seem competent enough to start the video, okay?
Competent?
I'll do it.
There's no way, Bryson.
So, we all have siblings. I think we can all, we all agree with that. We're on the same page here, right?
Oh, sorry, my dog. My dog.
The one time we finally get somewhere, and it's just
I just sprayed him. I've got a spray bottle.
Alright, so we all have siblings here. I have a twin brother, his name's Brock, and I have an older sister, she's older by 2 years. Her name's Jade. But Bryson, you have like, how many siblings do you have?
Okay, so there's Brittany, Brody, Braden, Bryson, and Brenner.
I need to get a number.
5.
I'm number 3. My brother's name is Justin, and my dad literally all the time goes, hey, Ethan.
See, the thing is, as a twin, when I look at Brock, I don't see me, you know? But then I met other twins, and I was like, oh yeah, this is impossible.
Right, but like you have my brother who is 4 inches taller than me. He's got a black beard, long black hair, and he's like, so he's 6'2", and I'm like 5'10". I have brown hair and no beard, and my dad's like, Jonathan? Like every time he ever talks to me. When my brother asked who I was talking to, and I was like, oh, I'm talking to Brody. It was like the first time he heard your name, he just started laughing because he thinks it was a really weird name.
Damn it, back one!
I'm not even joking too. Like he was like, Brody, what kind of name is that?
I hate my name. I do not like the name Bryson. It's a weird name.
You made a song about it.
Well, here's the thing. Oh, shut up. Hey!
We're never finishing this video.
You just wait on it quick!
Brenner's kind of a violent child. Brenner's gonna be watching this. I love Brenner. We love each other. Like, we're on good terms right now. Basically, I was in my room, minding my own business, folding my laundry, and I just finished. So I got stacks of all these neat clothes. Brenner comes in unprovoked and kicks all of the stacks all over the room, like against the walls, like into my face, just ruins them, and then he's like, alright, my work's done, and then he leaves. Just like 30 minutes of my time just ruined. And I was like, I'm feeling anger right now. And so like I told my family this. My whole family is like, oh, Brenner's hitting you, like Brenner's doing this stuff to you. Get him back. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. We were all upstairs watching a movie, and Brenner's pushing my buttons like always. And I'm like, Brenner, if you keep going, like I'm gonna punch you, like everyone's been telling me to. And he's like, no, you won't. And I'm like, try me. And so Brenner like pushes me again. So like I lunged for him, and like he didn't expect that because I don't normally do that. He tried to kill me with a screwdriver once, and I didn't react. Anyway.
What? Whoa, you just glossed over that. So he did my laundry, and he tried to kill me one time. Anyway, so get over my laundry.
I remember the time that like Brock just like held me down at gunpoint. That was pretty. What?
Yeah, dude, my brother, he pulled out a knife on me once, because, like, I wouldn't give him the TV remote. It was crazy. Anyway.
I'm actually missing 3 fingers from duels.
And so Bart does it again, and then I'm like, alright, and so like I go for him, like wrestling in front of the whole family, and they're all like, woo, like that.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, like, I pin him to the ground, to let him know it's real, I say, here it comes! And so I punch him. Brittany and Kyle love to bring that up all the time. Here it comes! Like, they make fun of me all the time for doing it. Like, just hit him, do something.
You didn't notice. Brock has like gone full force on me many times. I'm a pretty lighthearted person. I don't take much seriously, so I tend to retaliate in just funny ways. I don't remember what it was for. Brock did something annoying, and I got really mad. So instead of here it comes, you know, I decided, you know how I'm gonna get him back? I'm gonna fart on his pillow.
Oh my god.
So he did. Yeah.
Wait, what? Yo.
I'm really embarrassed.
Yo, wait a minute.
I would like to preface like me farting on Brock's pillow. I was maybe 7 at the time. Okay, this was not recent.
Okay, well, I wanted to say something because, like, I only have very little things written down for what I wanted to tell you guys. And, like, one of them is that Justice has farted, like bare cheeks, farted in my face, like, at least 7 times in my life. And, like, almost all of them I've been asleep for. Almost all of them I've been asleep for. Like recently, too. Like, the dude comes in, we never talk to each other, by the way, rips cheeks right in front of me, and just walks away. I don't get pink eye, but I get pissed off.
All these stories are from like a long time ago, except this one. This happened last night. Brayden's
what?
Shut up.
Dish it out, bro. Dish it out. I hope he farted.
No. So basically, Brayden's in the shower, and I go in there with the Nerf gun, and I wait.
I'm sorry for pausing the video. I haven't paused the video much. The videos much because I don't really want to annoy you guys or stuff. But anyway, like what I'm going to do, what I'm like doing is like I got no idea what I'm trying to say. I forgot. Okay, look. If you want to watch the full... Sorry, as I said earlier, I'm kind of sick. If you want to watch the like videos alone, go check out Brody's channel. I don't know how to edit it, but go check out Brody's channel. Just type in Brody Animations for Hamimations, which is the one with the blonde hair. You just type in Hamimations, and you know Infamous Swoosh. It says his name. He's right there under me. Like actually, he's right here in the video. So yeah, let's get back.
Basically, my brother is naked, and I mean, my brother's in the shower. Basically, Brayden's in the shower, I go in with the Nerf gun, I stand there for several minutes waiting for him to finish, and then he opens the curtains and I shoot him. It was great.
One time Brock microwaved a burger from Five Guys, and he didn't take the wrapper off, and oh my god, they're tinfoil. So of course it's set on fire.
Oh my god!
Yeah, well, I had to like put it out because Brock just didn't know what to do. He was just trying to eat a burger.
Guys!
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what. He still ate it, but I mean,
What? He ate the burger after it was on fire?
it was burnt like around the edges, but the man wanted it, so I mean,
Oh my
Okay, well
god.
at least Brock did it like on accident. Brody and Brayden will just put tinfoil in the microwave. They just set stuff on fire, okay? They're
they
chaotic.
sound way more fun than you.
Okay, man.
Yeah, Mr. Here it comes!
Here it comes.
My brother Brody, not this Brody, the other guy.
Me.
Derp.
No, me and Brody are not brothers. People in the comments are like, why can't you use
Brody.
brothers? I'm like, we're not.
The Brody we're talking to right now is your brother.
No.
Yeah.
Right, that's crazy. Yeah, they're brothers, guys.
I just want to mention how funny it is that people think that like me and Bryce are like brothers, and that like his mom just like produces storytime animators.
Yo, that's so true. I was gonna say that you guys think you're brothers, and then like you're a 6'1", 15-year-old like brown-haired dude, and he's like 5'8", 20 years old, and has blonde hair.
I mean, I wouldn't put it so bluntly, but
sorry.
We were at a park, me and Brody were, and there's like this zip line there. Brody's like, alright, I'll push you. I hit the end. I'm like, alright, this time push me really fast. And he's like, okay. And then he pushes me really fast. And I'm like, okay, this time push me really hard. He's like, as hard as I can? And I'm like, no, not as hard as you can. He's like, alright, as hard as I can. I'm like, no. And so he sprints, pushes me as hard as he can. It hits the end. I swing up. I fall off the freaking zip line and just land flat on my back. A year later, we're in the same place. I'm like,
Nah. Anyway, like, I want to say something. I was playing Five Nights at Security Breach right now because I just got the game. So yeah, we do it.
Brody, remember last time? Don't do it again. He's like, alright. So he pushes me, and then I'm like, okay, you can go a little harder. He's like,
Guys, I think my camera froze. Oh my god. Guys, just like... Okay. Sorry about that, guys. My camera froze. Okay. It should work now.
as hard as I can? And I'm like, no. And he's like, as hard as I can. So he pushes me as hard as he can. My head slams against
Okay.
as hard as he can.
Guys? Yeah, I think my face cam. Okay, no more face cam.
My
head slams against like the wire and like screws up there and
bleeding out of my head on the ground. And,
Whoa, wait,
Yo, yeah, let's go. Next year, let's go.
Is that why you look like that?
Is that what you look like that? After he hit my head for like a month or two after, I swear my grammar and spelling was worse. I would stutter sometimes. And I would blame it on Brody.
I got
What, dude? Your brother literally, me, as in your brother, literally gave you brain damage.
Yup!
Wow, my story sucked compared to that one. I was gonna talk about the
Yeah,
time.
dude, like literally, I farted on Brock's pillow, and Bryson's like, yeah, like he like gave me brain damage, and I just
You know what's a more effective use of time than bugging your siblings? This video sponsors Skillshare. Right, Bryson? Oh yeah.
I recorded this in post.
Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative, curious.
Sorry.
Now enjoy me, Bryson, and Swoosh trying to finish the video.
Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. We'll be talking about siblings.
Alright, I'll give it a whirl. Alright, guys, thanks for listening to this Brody Animates video. Sorry about Brody and not having as interesting. Shut up!
Right, when you said that, I was like, right, okay. Go, right, go.
Okay. I'm going to nominations. Okay, I'm gonna like doing the I haven't seen. Okay, let's see. School. I feel like school.
Just realizing that I'm a senior this year, and my high school career is coming to a close, and now I gotta go to college and all that big boy stuff. And I am not ready to be an adult yet, physically or mentally. And I'm also realizing a lot of crazy things happened to me in school, so let's talk about them. So, first story. Let me hit you with some context. So before I made the last video about how a lady thought I was a girl, I'm not, by the way. I'm a boy. I mean, a man. I told my AP US history class that entire story. So, how is everybody's weekends? Someone thought I was a girl. That's my comedy secret, self-deprecation. They can't make fun of me if I'm already making fun of myself, now can they? The whole class laughed at the story, and my teacher in response said, "Oh, it's just 'cause you're so dainty, Bryson." She called me dainty in front of everybody. Well, hey, she's not wrong. See? Self-deprecation, comedy gold. This other time after lunch, me and my friends were playing a game called Foot Game or something. I forgot the name. But anyways, the game goes like this. You all stand within a big square on the floor and try and step on the other player's feet to get them out. If you step out of bounds, then you are out. If your foot gets stepped on, then you are out. Pretty simple. The last player standing wins. Nothing could ever go wrong with that, right? Yeah. But this one time was different. I was with my normal friend group, but then these other two random girls came to play as well. I didn't think anything of it, and we began to play. Then one of the girls who I didn't know cornered me. I waited for her to make a move, and I don't know if she was confused, but instead of stepping on my foot, she violently kicked me in the shin. Ouch! I fell over in pain, and she immediately began to apologize. Apparently, she didn't mean to kick me, but like, how do you mess up that bad? Okay, we've got him cornered. This is our moment of glory. Just gotta press the step button. Oh, wait, no! So that was pretty fun. You know, I think it's funny how easily some teachers can get into side tangents and get off topic.
Okay, so since the transformation is inside the parentheses, it shifts the graph to the right by 3. My daughter was crying about this the other night. She got an 98% on a test, right? And I was like, it's a test. Like, why are you crying about that? Like, it's a 98, it's a good score. So I was on the boat, and I got seasick, so I ran to the side of the boat and just blasted the vomit all over. Here's a picture of my dog. Isn't she cute?
In 8th grade, I walked into class to show my friend Dylan a drawing I had made. It was a sketch of a character in the anime style. I showed it to Dylan, and he thought it was cool. Then, out of nowhere, the guy sitting behind him asserted himself.
I hate anime.
Now, I don't know this guy, and I always try to stay neutral about stuff, especially with people I don't know, because I don't want to be part of a conflict. So I said, I can see why you would think that. I just like the art style. And he said,
No, the art style is dumb too.
Really? I angrily snapped the sketchbook shut and walked to my seat. That guy who I wasn't even talking to just jumped into our conversation and shoved his unwanted opinion down our throats. Like, who does that? Hey John, have you seen this new show? Yeah, dude, I love that show so much.
Ah, that show is dumb and so are you. Your opinion is wrong and you need to adopt my opinion.
Like, I have my opinion. You shouldn't just forcefully tell someone their opinion is wrong without any evidence and then expect them to adopt your opinion. That's not how it works, in my opinion. We can talk about opinions, but if you can't come to an understanding, then just agree to disagree. I can do that, but some people can't handle it. Also, I can support my opinions with facts. Most of the time. One time in 8th grade, I walked into history class and sat down. Then the kid next to me said,
Hey, have you seen those pens that change colors? They're like really cool.
It changes colors? Whoa, how does it work?
Just press the button.
Ouch! It was an electric pen. The whole thing was just a gag to get me to press the pen, and it shocked me.
Gotcha.
I was pretty mad. He tricked me. I have to get him back somehow. The next day I walked into class and the kid asked me,
Hey, have you ever seen one of those pens that change colors?
Oh shoot, he forgot that he tricked me yesterday. This is my chance to get revenge. I took the pen and pretended to have never seen it before. Oh, this is cool. How does it work?
Just press the button.
Then I flipped the pen in my hand and jabbed it into him and shocked him.
Ow, what the?
What? Remember me?
It's you! I can't believe I forgot.
Revenge is sweet. Okay, last story. One time I was in health class with my friend Dallin, and we had to calculate our BMI. Your BMI tells you if you're bigger or smaller than most people your age. So I put in my age, height, and weight, and got my BMI. The website we were using was pretty old, and after it was done crunching the numbers, it said, you have underweight. Talk to your doctor about possible cures for underweight. Huh. Hey Bryson, I'm obese, lol. Bryson, it's been like 3 months. Where have you been? Sorry guys, I had some personal garbage going on that kind of obliterated me and...
Okay. Now,
Welcome to Hogwarts, students. A magical school that is totally safe all the time.
Ooh!
Mr. Bryson, no flying into Great Hall.
Don't worry, I can control this broom perfectly fine.
Time.
Ooh!
Mr. Bryson, no flying into Great Hall.
Don't worry, I can control this broom perfectly fine. And today I want to tell you about all the things I was obsessed with when I was a kid. Let's start with the first one. I was obsessed with trains as a kid, especially Thomas the Tank Engine. Whoa, Bryson, trains are stupid. Why don't you play with action figures or something? I used to watch the show, my parents got me the little wooden toys of the trains, and my dad even made me a train table to play with them on. Thomas, look out! There's a child on the tracks! Oh no, his brakes are broken, he can't stop!
They are now dead. Thomas is tormented by his actions and turns himself into the train authorities.
Thomas is charged with 1 count of accidental manslaughter and will face 10 years in train prison.
Honey,
I think Bryson overheard you watching Forensic Files again. I loved Thomas so much that my parents even took me to meet Thomas in real life. See? There he is. Not creepy at all.
Yes, he is.
I love trains so much that I created my own train sona. Bryson the Tank Engine. Choo-choo. That's not true. My favorite part of the show was watching the trains crash. There was one episode where Gordon crashed through a bunch of stuff and basically died. Masterpiece. Also, speaking of the show, I don't approve of the new CG Thomas stuff. Ugh! I only like the original stuff where they used actual model trains and then crashed those model trains into stuff. One time when I was like 3, I was making a crash scene with my trains and I accidentally crashed them a bit too hard and Thomas got a little bit of his paint chipped off. And this bothered me. He was no longer perfect. So what did I do? I flushed him down the toilet, of course. A while later, my parents realized that the toilet was clogged. My parents called a plumber, and after hours of trying, the plumber angrily said, "There's nothing I can do. I've never encountered a toilet I can't unclog. You're gonna need to buy a new toilet." So they let the plumber smash the toilet open to see what had clogged it. It was a big wad of toilet paper, and at the center was my Thomas train. So we got a new toilet, and I got a new Thomas. Imagine being a plumber and having your perfect record broken by none other than Thomas the Tank Engine. My heart goes out to that guy. Anyways, a while later, Thomas got chipped again, so obviously, I flushed it again. Bryson! Fortunately, my dad managed to fish that one out, and he said to my mom, "Maybe you should get him a toy that he can't flush." Also, do you think we should spank him? Yes. Okay, on to the next obsession.
I just saw something. Sonny, wait a second here, guys. I'm gonna go get something. Okay, we're back.
Harry Potter, woo! I've loved this stuff since I was a kid. Me and my friends used to run around the playground holding sticks and pretending to be wizards. In fact, this one kid, Josh, and his family were super into Harry Potter as well, so much so that the mom made it a rule that you couldn't point a wand at someone and say the killing curse. You do know that magic isn't real, right? Yeah, they were a weird family. They were also all redheads, just like the Weasleys. So that was the first red flag. I'm kidding. Hair color stereotypes are not nice. Gingers do have souls. Whatever you say, stupid blonde. That one is actually true in my case. I'm still gonna beat you up, though. I understand. Look, I'm feeling generous today, so I'm gonna give you a pass. But know this, if you ever cross me again, I will end you. Understood? Understood. Thank you. Also, one time on the trampoline, Josh got gum in my hair, and I never forgave him for that. Oh shoot, magic is real. He's just tired. I also loved it when my parents would let me get Harry Potter Legos, because then I got to build the magical world I loved so much. I liked being able to build cool stuff. Legos are cool. Wow, Bryson, you still build Legos? Grow up. Legos are toys. I warned you.
It's a highly sophisticated interlocking brick system.
Sponsor this one said ages 8 to 14.
That's a suggestion.
Anyway, back to Harry Potter. The sorting ceremony will now begin. Mr. Bryson, please step forward. Oh, I know just what to do with you. Hufflepuff. Not gonna lie, I was pretty upset when I took the online test and figured out that I really am a Hufflepuff, aka a disappointment. I was also sad when I turned 11 and didn't receive a Hogwarts acceptance letter. Turns out Hogwarts isn't real. It's a hard pill that you just gotta swallow. The reality shifting community is still struggling with that one. Actually, Bryson, reality shifting is real. This TikTok told me so, and you can project your consciousness to other realities and... Nope, not real. Moving on. Harry Potter will always hold a special place in my heart, because it inspired me to be a creative and imaginative person. And that the most powerful magic of all is love.
I love you. Power, it's too much. See? Look how powerful my love is. He's fine, by the way. He's just tired. Actually, that gives me an idea. Hey, Voldemort! You dare utter my name, you filthy mudblood! I love you! See? Love! Woohoo! Now let's go on a date, Harry. Wait, I mean Harry Potter isn't real. Anyways, they made an entire theme park of Harry Potter, and it's freaking awesome and magical, and I like it. In fact, when I went there, I got chosen to do the wand shop ceremony thing. Give the wand a wave, and we'll see if it's meant for you. Wingardium Leviosa!
Imagine the fun with a quadrillion coins.
He's just tired. Next obsession, animals. I used to love catching frogs and then racing them against each other. If my friend had a pet, I would insist on holding it and petting it. In fact, my discovery of YouTube was just me watching videos of hamsters for hours on end, begging my parents to let me get one. And eventually they finally caved and got me one. The day I got him, me and my family were watching the Bee Movie. So I named my hamster Barry, short for Barry B. Benson, of course. But then I decided to introduce Barry to my dog Duke, without consulting my parents. Rest in peace, Duke. Duke slowly sat down, gave him a sniff, and very gingerly murdered Barry right in front of me. And that's why I don't watch the Bee Movie anymore. Rest in peace, Barry. The next morning, Mom took me to the pet store and got me another one. I named him Oreo, and he lived a long, happy, natural hamster life of 2 years. They don't live that long. Also, one time I was at a friend's house, and he had 2 little twin brothers. They were given 2 pet guinea pigs the day before, but they had already died because the boys were convinced that guinea pigs could fly. So they took them on the trampoline and tested their theory. Rest in peace. Anyway, at that time, I also had a pet guinea pig named Link, and the boys with tears in their eyes asked, "Our guinea pigs died. Can we have your guinea pig?" And that was when I learned the valuable lesson of how to say no to people. Speaking of death, I've mentioned that my parents keep chickens in the backyard, and one of them is named Ham. Well, Ham is actually Ham 2. Rest in peace, Ham 1. My sister's dog got her. On a more positive note, meet my new son. His name is Bo, and he's a dog. How can a dog be my son? He's adopted. Duh. He is cute, and I love him, and you should love him too. Him and our family dog Dixie are friends, but Dixie is getting pretty old, so he's a little too high energy for her sometimes. I've been bombarding my friends with pictures of Bo, and they are so tired of it. So now, I can bombard you with them. Look at him, he's so cute. Bo is 2 years old, and I rescued him from an animal shelter in January of this year. And I'm glad to have him. He can be a stinker, though. He is a total thief. He steals stuff off the counter all the time, and he chews on stuff he's not supposed to chew. But I'm working on training him the best I can. However, one time I had to go to the store, so I left Bo home in his crate. He had been doing good in the crate the last few times I left him in there, so I thought we were going to be okay. But this time was different. Instead of accepting his fate like usual, he spent all his energy trying to get out of the crate by biting it from the inside. And in doing so, he broke one of his bottom teeth. I was so sad. Bo was no longer perfect. So what did I do? I flushed him down the toilet, of course. No. But I was really sad that he hurt himself in the crate, so I actually want to get him a tooth replacement. He's honestly such a silly baby boy, and I love him so much. He's very handsome, and I get compliments on him all the time. Hey, that's a good-looking dog. Sick him! That was a joke. He's very friendly with people and other dogs. So this video was all about my childhood obsessions, but I have a confession. All of these obsessions have persisted into adulthood. I still love animals, and I still love trains. I'm not obsessed with Thomas anymore, but I still just like the way steam trains look. I even have 2 electric trains, the Polar Express and the Hogwarts Express. Also, so far as animals go, I've got Bo and my 2 pet tortoises, and that's me restraining myself. I want a pet pig, a pet duck, and a parrot, and a lizard, and another dog. I mean, I moved out of my parents' house, so I can do whatever I want, but I gotta hold back so that my home doesn't become a zoo. And I'm also still obsessed with Harry Potter. I've got like all the Lego sets of them, and I carved and painted my own wand, and I rewatch all the movies once every few months. So, since all my childhood obsessions have persisted, we can conclude that I am still a child. A little baby man. Stupid baby! Wait, what? You look so predictable, Bryson. Now it's my turn. Hello. It's been a while. Sorry about that. But hey, look, we got more people helping me make the videos higher quality. Huge thanks to my amazing team for helping me make this video. Go check them out. Also,
Next video. Okay.
In life, the best way to get closer to your friends is to sleep with them.
Well,
that's not what I meant. I meant like sleeping over
at their
house,
like with them.
Separated. I think sleepovers are underrated. As a kid, I always enjoyed going to my friend's house, spending the day with them, and then passing out at like 3 a.m. And that's what this video is about. Sleepovers, and why I still enjoy them as an adult.
you graduated high school and you still like sleeping over at your friend's house and asking your mom to pick up snacks?
Hey, don't bring my mommy into this. You're telling me you don't want to hang out with your high school buddies, eat candy, watch movies, and play video games because it sounds too childish?
Yes.
Well, we do other things too, like talk about the weather and what cars we like. The economy is one of them. Our crushes and who we like.
You're a child.
I could go on all day about the basic stuff to do at sleepovers, like staying up late with your friends, explaining to them how you're incapable of finding love. But in this video, I want to talk about my experience with them. I have a friend named Jimmy. Jimmy is one of my closest friends, though I'm pretty sure he doesn't watch my videos, so I guess I can say whatever I want about him.
Jimmy,
you're weird and smelly. Why do you smell like that, man? Seems like every time I go to Jimmy's place, something weird happens. For example, a while ago, the guys and I were doing Truth or Dare. One of the dares caused one of the guys to jump into the snow in his underwear. To keep the person from dying of embarrassment, I'm not going to say their name to the whole world. There was another dare where 3 of us had to 5-star my friend Moses, and if you don't know what a 5-star is, it's when you smack someone on their back as hard as you can, leaving a red hand mark on them. So we all made a line to smack him in the back. Okay, guys, it's going a little easy on me. Another key essential to sleepovers is stuffing your face with food that's terrible for you, like candy, cookies, and chips that taste like acid. I love Takis, man. But where do you get the snacks, you may be asking?
A gas station?
Did I give you permission to speak?
What? No, I thought I could say whatever I want. This is a collab.
No, I didn't. No, this is my video. Yeah. Shut up.
What? My name's in the title, though.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, shut up
anyway. There's a gas station down the street from Jimmy's house, so every time we have a sleepover, we do a gas station run. We grab the essentials like candy, chips, and those big slushies from the slushie machines that cost like 99 cents. Yeah, those hit the spot. Except there was this one time where Moses dropped a full slushie on the ground.
What now?
You gotta clean it up.
How do I clean it?
So, did you clean it all up?
Just drive. Haha, yes! Oh man, that was fun. Good game, dude.
Have you
ever had unbridled rage from playing Smash Bros?
I know
I have.
Why did you do that?
You didn't deserve it. Smash Bros is one of the most perfect games to play at sleepovers. Though it brings a lot of rage, the game is really fun. My friends and I have had crazy times playing it. Like, there was this one time where Moses literally bet Jimmy $100 that he would beat him. And, of course, triumphantly lost, and then he did double or nothing. Then he lost again, and then he lost some more after that. Okay, let's just say that Moses owes Jimmy like $500. Silly Moses. Even if you bet $1 million and went against me, your frail mortal thumbs couldn't handle the power that I withhold. I reign superior among all of you.
And I will literally never lose.
Can you just pick a character?
On the topic of gambling on video games, there have been even more bets that have gone down at Jimmy's. Recently, me, Jimmy, my friend Wyatt, and Moses were all playing Mario Party. And Moses was getting a little rambunctious, as he does, saying he was going to win. I think you can tell where this is going. So, Jimmy saw Moses' ignorance as an opportunity to get free food from the one and only Taco Bell. And he bet him.
Okay, Moses. If you win this game, we'll all chip in and buy you Taco Bell. But if you lose, you have to buy us Taco Bell.
Wait, I'm not agreeing with anything.
Trust me, we're gonna be eating like kings tonight.
And we did. The Taco Bell was very good. It tasted like sweet victory. That's what I would say. If we actually ate it, Moses lost terribly in Mario Party, yes, but refused to buy us Taco Bell because he didn't want to and claimed he had no money. Poor! You're poor! I guess now Moses owes Jimmy $500 and, you know, of course, a double-decker cheesy bean burrito from Taco Bell. And now on to the movies, another key essential to having a great sleepover. There's just one problem. So when you're in a group of people, no one ever knows what movie to watch. There have been times where the dudes and I have looked for a movie for about an hour and ultimately gave up and watched YouTube videos. I hate this video. But when it really gets serious is watching horror movies. Being totally vulnerable here, some movies have definitely scared me in the past.
My name is Al. And I'm the Avatar.
Nowadays, when I watch horror movies, I don't really get too scared. But definitely still a little spooked of the nighttime in general. So I've had times where I've left my friend's house at 12 a.m. after watching a horror movie, and it turns into that one SpongeBob scene where he takes out the trash.
For the Krusty Krab!
What a baby.
So what's the lesson we learned from this video? Sleepovers are great. Junk food is amazing. Smash Bros will make me kill somebody one of these days. I'm never gonna get a girlfriend, and Moses still owes me Taco Bell. And I haven't forgotten. I know you're watching this, Moses. You still owe me. Really? You still don't like sleepovers after all that?
You punched me in the face.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I don't know what came over me. You know, sometimes when you're playing Smash Bros, things get a little crazy. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'll keep it brief. I know it's been a while. I don't really know what to say anymore. Sometimes balancing early adulthood and drawing yourself for a living can be rough. Thanks to my amazing team, Jordan and Casey, for all their hard work. All the beautiful backgrounds were drawn by Casey. And anytime I looked super handsome and smooth, Jordan was animating. Go check their stuff out. And thanks to Bryson for doing some...
Raising a puppy. It's getting close.
Oh, hey guys. It's been a while, I know. Yeah, that's because of this guy. This is my puppy. He woke me up because he had to pee.
I haven't slept in 5 days.
Way back in December, my family decided to get a puppy. Going in, we were expecting a calm, peaceful dog who loved to lay around all the time and soak in life. But instead, we got months of stress, sleepless nights, countless bite marks, and are currently rethinking our life choices. He has taken up all of our free time, and our reward for our patience is him licking our faces right after licking his butt. This is Copper, a 25-pound cockapoo that likes to eat everything. Seriously, even after having a puppy for this long, it always surprises me how they just like to eat stuff. I can't count how many times I've pulled little things out of Copper's mouth. Copper, this is a nail. What is the appeal to this? Copper is actually really bad about eating things. When he was really young, I used to let him roam around my room while I nonchalantly watched. But that was before the incident. He is now never allowed in my room ever. Here's the story. One night when my family wasn't home, I was on babysitter duty and was playing with Copper for a couple of hours. At one point, he ran into my room and went under my bed, so I had to lure him out of there. I didn't think anything of it because he was in there for maybe like 15 seconds. We continued playing until my family showed up, and once they did, I went back into my room. I was about to start working, and I realized my drawing glove was missing. After realizing it was missing, I immediately thought, that's weird. Literally, how did I lose it? I mean, I put it in the same spot every single time. I then checked basically everywhere I had been in the last hour and nothing. It was like my drawing glove had disappeared. After a couple of days of using my old crusty drawing glove, the mystery was solved. Lo and behold, my mother found the drawing glove with throw up all over it in Copper's crate. Turns out, in that 15 seconds of him being in my room, he somehow got my drawing glove off of my desk, went under my bed, then ran out from under my bed, played with me for like 20 more minutes before my family showed up, all while hiding my glove. Like, where was it the whole time? So like, do you want me to wash it, or what? No, that's disgusting. Now you may be thinking, seriously? Your puppy eats a drawing glove one time and he's banned from your room. No. This has happened 4 times. 4 times. He's eaten your drawing glove 4 times. He has eaten. Yes, you heard that right. My puppy has fully eaten 4 drawing gloves. And I'm not even kidding, at the time of writing this script, I have no idea where my drawing glove is. So I had to order a new one. For the 6th time this year. I just don't see the appeal with eating them. It's like me eating a shirt. The last time Copper ate one of my drawing gloves, I was in a rush leaving the house and went into the bathroom to get ready. Before doing so, I made sure to shut the door. And after being in the bathroom for literally 2 minutes, I saw my bedroom door was open, I ran inside, saw a mess, and realized my drawing glove was missing. So somehow Copper got in and wreaked havoc. What else is new? I guess he can open doors now. So, to get revenge, I have eaten his rubber ball, pooped in his bed, and shaved his head. And of course, a couple days later, my mom found the drawing glove outside covered in poop. I mean, like, I can wash it, or... Can you stop? What is wrong with you? Raising you has made me immune to being disgusted by poop. Nothing has compared to the poop tsunami of 2004. What? Even though Copper has eaten drawing gloves on multiple occasions and I've threatened to throw him out on the street, he is a really friendly dog. He loves people, probably a little too much. And every time I have a friend in the car and have to stop in my house real quick, I prepare them for what they're about to experience. Yeah, to be fair, I warned you about this. That's another thing. Copper's breed has really long legs compared to other dogs, so he just likes to jump all the time. We're trying to get him to stop, but, we're also trying to get him to stop eating drawing gloves, but we've been unsuccessful in both. Speaking of trying to get him to stop doing terrible things, training. Training a puppy is really essential. As of writing this script, Copper is currently in training. For a while, we kind of just figured we'd train him on our own, but it just got to a point where... Yeah, we knew we needed an expert. Before bringing him to training, Copper had this really bad habit of getting on our table. Now, I don't know if it's boyish curiosity, but for some weird reason, this guy loves to get on our table. When Copper was 4 months old and this big, he figured out a way to get on there. The first time it happened, I was in my room and stepped out and saw Copper eating an entire apple pie. Then a couple days later, it turned into me seeing him eat a plant, and candy, and coffee. Yeah, you get the point. For a long time, we had the chairs around our table stacked in the living room because we literally couldn't have any around because he would figure out a way to get up there. Somewhere in his crate, there's probably a list he created of different ways to get up there. I don't know. Nowadays, it's really infrequent for Copper to get on the table. I think he understands that he's basically had every taste known to puppy kind up there, so he's kind of just not interested anymore. So we put our chairs back, and we don't have to sit around the floor anymore for Sunday dinner. This is really good. Here's a fun story. One night I got home after playing Ultimate Frisbee and was extremely hungry, but also very sweaty and disgusting. The game plan was to shower and get ready for a night out on the town, but more realistically just drive to Popeyes or something. After my shower, I was getting ready in the bathroom, and I heard what sounded like my sister putting Copper to bed in his crate. So since I thought he was in his crate, this is a very important detail. I left my bedroom door wide open. But as I was leaving my house, I turned and saw Copper lying down in the living room and thought, "Oh, how cute." Then I left without thinking because I was ravenous. When I got home, I went to my room, and my spidey sense was tingling. They forgot the napkins! Also, my room is messy. Hey, did someone get into my room? Something's off. Oh yeah, Copper was in there for a while, and then I got him out of there and put him to bed. I ran back into my room, frantically looked around and realized one of my AirPods was missing. Do you know if Copper got one of my AirPods? I don't know, dude. Gee, you're a great help. After about a half hour of plotting how to sell my dog on eBay, I eventually found my AirPod under my bed, and it was completely destroyed. Though I was still furious at Copper for getting into my room again, and this time ruining something that cost hundreds of dollars, I had hope. Basically, when I first bought my AirPods from a certain fruit-related company, the lady selling them told me to get a warranty, because if I did and my AirPods broke, I could get a new pair for free. So the next day, I strolled into said fruit-related store and asked them about it. And this is literally how it went. Hey, so my puppy fully chewed up this AirPod and... Ooh, that's rough, buddy. Right, okay, so the last time I was here, I was told if my AirPods were broken, I could get a new pair for free if I had the warranty. So I got the warranty. Oh man, yeah, I don't know what that lady was on. There's still a $30 fee with a warranty. My AirPods are broken, right? Yep. I have a warranty on these, right? Yep. So if that's the case, I should get a new pair for free, right? That makes sense to me. So can I have a free pair? There's a $30 fee. Even though Copper has eaten everything I know and love, he's lucky he's super cute. Otherwise I would have killed him like 3 drawing gloves ago. I haven't really touched on the first couple of weeks of having Copper. That's because I still have nightmares about it. The first couple of weeks were probably the most stressed out I have ever been in my life, and anyone in my family has ever been. I'm pretty sure by week 2 we all wanted to kill each other. What is it? I need you to watch the dog. It's 5 in the morning. I need you to play with him. Yeah, it was rough. Learning how to navigate around raising a puppy who literally has no idea what anything is has been one of the hardest things our family has gone through. But we've done it together. And Copper is shaping up to be a pretty great dog. He loves playing fetch. He loves laying by our doors when we're in there. He loves people. He loves to stick by us when we're around the house. He loves licking us. Maybe a little bit too much. He loves to run. He loves to eat ice, grass, shoes, toys. He's a character. In conclusion, do I recommend anyone watching this video to get a puppy? Absolutely not. Maybe a dog that's a couple years old will suffice. By the time this video comes out, Copper is most likely fixed, and you know what that means. Your lineage ends here, buddy. Your sons or daughters will never follow in your paw prints and eat my drawing gloves, because they'll never exist. What do you have to say about that?
Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. I know it's been a long time. I was working on a new video for 3 months, and then I scrapped it and realized I needed way more help on the videos. So thanks to my amazing team for making this video the best it can be. Without them, this video wouldn't look nearly as good. Make sure to check them all out. If you're watching this video the day it comes out, I'm currently traveling, which means we had a deadline for this video. So over the last couple of weeks, me and the team literally worked our butts off to get this video done. I now have no butt. It's all your fault. Thanks again for watching the video. I'm sure if Copper had any concept of how the internet works, he would say hi. But for now, here's this video. Thanks, guys. Take care.
Okay, so that was it, guys. I'm gonna end this off with one video. Okay. And then, wait, guys. Wait, go to. We have the video.
Uncle James, can we play Space Explorer? Shut up for a second. I'm watching this unnaturally charming preschool show. Why are you watching a show for babies? Okay, kid. This show is extremely sophisticated and can be enjoyed by both children and adults. So why don't you shut your ignorant mouth and find someone who actually loves you to play your silly little space game? Crikey, Bingo! You can't say that to your sister! You have to say nice things! Treat others how you want to be treated, mate! Oh, I really needed to hear that today. This episode of The Odd Ones Out is called... Are you familiar with the Australian animated preschool show Bluey? If your TikTok algorithm is anything like mine, you'll have seen a bunch of clips of this blue cartoon dog all over your For You page, paired with Subway Surfer highlights. Wow, TikTok, clips of a foreign preschool show? I thought you were supposed to cater to my interests. Let's read some of the comments on these Bluey TikToks, shall we? No shame, I'm a senior in high school, but I watched Bluey religiously, and this episode had me all in my feels. I say I had a good childhood, but I binged Bluey because adult life is so stressful and I'm sad, and it reminds me of a simpler time. Bluey is for everyone. I'm literally 27 and it's such a comfort show. Bluey is absolutely destroying me as a teenager who wishes he had this child. In my teen years and watching full episodes of Bluey. Watching Bluey high is such a fun time, dude. Huh. You know, to me, I'm just thinking out loud here. It seems like a lot of these comments weren't made by preschoolers. What's going on here? Now, if your brain is anything like mine, you'll be thinking, why is this show about Australian dogs so popular with adults who don't even have children? In fact, why does Bluey have over 5 billion views on TikTok, is searched more than Paw Patrol, Peppa Pig, and Cocomelon, and why is this episode number 8 in IMDb's highest-rated episodes of all time? This phenomenon intrigued me, and I was also bullied by a large number of people on my own team to watch the show. So, one day I sat down, put on the first episode, and... I watched all 141 episodes. Hang on, James, 141? But there's
There's only 129 on Disney Plus. Don't worry, my fellow obsessive Bluey fan. We're gonna talk about that later. I work in cartoons, and I've been to furry conventions. So Bluey has always been on my radar of shows I'm aware of. And just from the clips that I saw, I adored the art style, especially the backgrounds. So much so that my very own background team has studied and taken inspiration from Bluey's backgrounds. Here you can see my backgrounds taking on a more Bluey aesthetic. I mean, just look at the colors, especially their greens. Oh my god! Doesn't just looking at these backgrounds bring a smile to your face? While I was watching the first season, I realized, oh, okay, I see why this show is so popular. Because it's genuinely a good show. We've already established the show is great to look at, but the voice acting, the sound design, and the music are equally as amazing. So it's also great to listen to. While most, if not all other preschool shows will hire adults who can sound like toddlers, Bluey gets actual children to voice the actual child characters. Somehow, every Australian toddler in Bluey can be so expressive and emotional. It's impressive that the show got such a talented cast of child actors who don't sound annoying to listen to. Or maybe it's just their Aussie accents that I like, I don't know. The characters have so much personality, and the comedic timing is something I've never seen before in a preschool show. I can't think of a single time Cocomelon has made me laugh this much, or even smile. The four main characters are Chili and Bandit, the parents, and Bluey and Bingo, the 6- and 4-year-old daughters. Yes, Bluey is a girl, you gotta catch up, dude, come on, 2023. The show also does not hide the fact that it's Australian. It references multiple Australian locations and animals, they call flip-flops thongs, and they say things like, "Oh nor!" While some preschool shows focus on teaching kids numbers and letters, Bluey focuses on the relationship of the family and teaches its lessons through the make-pretend games that the family plays. And I want to emphasize how perfect these two parents are. These two are the most patient and emotionally aware parents I've seen ever. There are multiple times where the parents apologize to their kids for frankly not even doing anything wrong. The dad is like the most perfect dad role model. Okay, check this out. Bingo was sad that dad didn't get to see the leaf bug outside. She was like,
Daddy, come and see. Come here, Daddy. Quickly.
but he was too busy playing with Bluey, you know, being a present father figure in her life. And at night she's all boo-hoo about it, and he kneels down, gets to her level, and apologizes, explaining that he didn't hear her. Now, I don't have any kids, but if I spent my weekend running around with toddlers, and then right before bed one of them said, "You didn't get to see the ladybug," I would say, "That's okay. I've already seen a ladybug. Good night." In one episode, Chicken Rat, Bingo lost her favorite toy, and Mom asks, "Well, where was the last place you had it?" The two retrace Bingo's steps, and through flashbacks, we see this bizarre day that Bluey and Bingo had. The very first flashback we see, Bluey and Bingo are cooking a chicken rat egg while wearing weird costumes. And through this creative backwards storytelling, we piece together what a chicken rat is and how the kids ended up in this situation. It's episodes like that which really make me appreciate the care that went into the show, and really sets Bluey apart from every other preschool show. Most preschool shows stick to a formula and talk down to the viewer, because typically their viewers are short. As a childless adult, I don't want to say, this show teaches you how to be a good parent, because I don't know how to be a good parent. But on paper, there are lessons in this show that are just as important for the parents to learn. So while watching season 1, I got a feel for the world and characters. I started to piece together, okay, this show is depicting perfect parents, it's well written and wholesome, anyone regardless of having kids can enjoy the show. Let's watch the rest, shall we? Season 2 and Season 3 is go from 100 to 1,000. This is when episodes cover deep and emotional topics that I think toddlers are too baby to understand. Let's see, there's the struggles of keeping romance in your relationship alive when you have two toddlers to look after, why taking time to play with your kids can have a ripple effect that lasts into adulthood, feeling inadequate as a mom, what it's like having a dad in the army, parents disagreeing on different parenting styles, moms getting tipsy implied, dealing with infertility, abandonment, potentially a miscarriage, that one's still up in the air, and death. Actually, that one was in Season 1. You can't even compare Bluey to other preschool shows. Like, what the f*** was Dora the Explorer even doing? Was she even trying to entertain the adults who are also going to be watching watching our show, Dora had the same formula every episode, and there was a map who sang a song that was just repeating the same 3 words 14 times. Season 2, there's an episode where Chili is telling Bluey about how when she was a baby, she wasn't crawling or rolling over as fast as the other babies in her mom group, and she compared Bluey's developmental delay to the other babies and felt inadequate as a mother. And then this pink poodle comes to console her, looks directly into the camera and says, "You're doing great. I'm a he-him male with no kids, and I still get teary-eyed just thinking about that episode. People will tell you that Bluey is a kid's show that adults can enjoy too. No, that episode wasn't for the kids. It was directed at all the moms watching who are doubting their motherhood. When has Coco Melon ever done something like this? All the babies stop singing mid-nursery rhyme, look directly into the camera and say, "Hey Mom, just wanted to say you're doing a great job raising me. Keep up the good work." Like, no, that'll never happen. I'm still not done talking about how impressive the writing in Bluey is, okay? So please indulge me for a bit. I'm switching into video essay mode as we do a deep dive into the themes and symbolisms of one of my favorite Bluey episodes, Flat Pack. The entire episode is an allegory of human history told from a religious and scientific perspective, respectively, and it touches on the ever-growing relationships between a mother and child, all within 7 minutes. No, I'm not reading too deep into this. Let's begin. Bandit and Chili set out to build a new swing for their porch, and we get this great meta self-aware joke from Bandit when he complains about the instructions saying, "I'm not taking advice from a cartoon dog." Meanwhile, the girls play games with the leftover packing materials that are thrown into the yard by their parents. Bluey and Bingo are given bubble wrap, which they pretend is water, so they pretend they're fish. Then they're given cardboard, which they pretend is land, so they pretend they're frogs. Then they're given tails and become lizards, then T-Rexes, then birds, then furry little animals. Is this chart starting to look familiar? Then they're monkeys, and then bipedal cave dogs. What? Is that you, Mr. Darwin? Were these girls playing out the evolution of man through a silly game? Now, if you didn't like the evolution symbolism, I know you're going to love the parents being an allegory for the creators. You know, the big guy upstairs, the whatever you believe is going on. The parents supply the girls with their entire world. They give the girls the sea, the land, the volcanoes, and the trees. In these cave paintings the girls make that tell their history, they depict the parents as gods, higher up and in the clouds. They do look a little angry, perhaps they're still in the Old Testament. The parents being the creators is hinted at again by Chili when she looks at the girls lovingly saying, "Aww, we made them." The parents give the girls an Allen wrench, aka tools, and one industrial revolution later, the girls evolve from cave dogs to modern dogs, building futuristic towns and spaceships. Throughout the episode, as the girls go through different stages of evolution, they also go through different stages of their lives as a mother and child. As fish, Bluey says that she's the mommy fish and Bingo is the baby. Then as frogs, Bingo pretends to be a toddler and Bluey teaches her how to catch flies. Then as T-Rexes, Bingo becomes a big girl. Then as cave dogs, she's a teenager. And finally, in the last stage, she's all grown up, ready to traverse the universe on her own. She thanks Bluey for looking after her and leaves on her spaceship. Bluey, now much older as shown by her having to use a cane, crosses the styrofoam threshold which represents her death, and she gets to live with her creators. All while this orchestral masterpiece is playing, and suddenly you realize you're crying? When did that start? And then Bandit ties the allegory all together at the very end, saying, "Ah, this is heaven." Are you joshing me right now? This preschool show was able to tell a clever allegorical story with tasteful religious undertones in how many minutes? Did you just make me feel emotions over a cartoon dog? This isn't the only episode you can make an in-depth video essay on. There are plenty of other episodes that hit just as hard as this one. While I was doing research for this video, it got me thinking about another foreign animated kids show with 8-minute-long episodes that focus on a family of 2 toddlers. Except, unlike Bluey, this show is universally hated. Caillou, it's Caillou. I had this idea in my head that people only hated Caillou because he was a more accurate portrayal of a toddler. But in the handful of Caillou episodes I watched, I was reminded, oh no, that's why people hate Caillou. Because he sucks.
His brattiness isn't even important to the plot. It comes out of nowhere. Caillou will be getting ready in the morning, he spills cat food and says, "Gilbert, look what you did!" He's at the beach and this bird who's done nothing wrong gets told to go away! And there's a bunch more examples of Caillou being a whiny piece of shit. And I can't help but think that Caillou's screeching, piercing, whiny voice does not help him be a likable character. I bet real toddlers can be little punks sometimes, but why would you show that in your cartoon and not have him learn any lesson? There's never a lesson learned in Caillou. Since Caillou was a brat all the time, a lot of people, myself included, wondered why Caillou's parents never disciplined or even tried to change his bratty behavior. But after I thought about it, I realized it would be a very weird episode of Caillou if one day Caillou's mom was like, "Caillou, what did you do to your sister?" "I made her look pretty, Mommy." "Caillou, that was Mommy's expensive makeup. How many times do I have to tell you not to touch Mommy's things? Come here, you little twat." That kid got what was coming to him. I don't know, maybe that episode would be cathartic to some parents. Anyways, getting back to the actual best children's show ever, even though Bluey is literally the most mentally intelligent and educational show for the minds of children, teens, adults, and parents, some unnamed mouse company decided to censor some of the episodes on their platform. It's the strangest things that got censored too. This horse pooping, Bandit getting hit in the groin, Bandit saying the word groin, this hitchhiker is no longer from Argentina, that one's kind of weird, this pretend cat saying it will pretend pee on the curtains, Bandit hinting at wanting to get snip snip down there. Adults, you know what I'm talking about. And the last 10 episodes of Season 3, which are some of the deepest episodes in the series, aren't even on Disney+. But that could just be a licensing thing, I don't know. I kept waiting for the infertility episode. I heard so much about it. I finally got to the last episode on Disney+ and thought, oh, okay, they're saving the deepest one for last. Alright, let's do this. And the episode was about the family playing courtroom to determine if Bandit farted. I hope this video convinced you to give Bluey a chance. I mean, you're still here listening to a grown man talk about it, so you gotta be at least a little interested in it. Through its relatable and realistic portrayal of family life, the show has not only entertained, but also taught valuable life lessons to its viewers. The show's emphasis on play and family bonding is so refreshing to see compared to the usual fast-paced, mind-numbing shows aimed at kids. Bluey reminds us all the importance of spending time with loved ones and finding joy in the everyday. And if you still don't want to watch Bluey, have you thought about getting high and watching it? Thank you all so much for watching this episode of James getting obsessed over something he probably shouldn't be. Did you have a favorite part about this episode? Yeah, that was my favorite part too. Just one quick announcement. My newest Oddballs book is available on my website right now, so if you enjoyed the show, be sure to head over and reserve your copy today. It'll be full of new stories and illustrations and will be released on September 6th, and I'm super excited to hear what you all think of it. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Big shout out to my amazing team. They really crushed it this video, and you better be wearing your seatbelts. Draw a picture right now. Alright, done? That sounds right.
Okay. Oh, you too. Just to somewhere. Thank you for being here with me. This one's a long video. Yeah, I know. 1 hour long. Yeah, long. But thank you if you watched through the very end. Please. Thank you so much. If you watched to the very end, comment if you can. I finished the whole video. Okay? Please. And please subscribe. Please. Well, goodbye. See you later.